So the next thing we're going to talk about is doing the melts and tea lights. Once again, same procedure, weigh and measure out the amount that you need. Your melts, most of your melt containers hold between 70 and 75 grams of wax. There are two different sizes depending on where you get them from, so you'll just have to have a bit of an experiment when you get your first lot of containers just to see exactly how much they will hold. When you melt your wax for your melts, and when you've poured them into your jug ready to pour them into your melt container, just leave it stand for maybe about a minute, because I recommend that your wax not be quite as hot as what it would be to pour into your jars. So leave it sit in your jug, go and prepare for your other lot of melts if you've got more to do afterwards, and then come back and just pour it in. Once again, if you have the correct amount of wax, there'll be no wastage or anything like that. Normally, scent-wise, for my melts, I normally only just use 1 cupful of fragrance. That I normally find that is quite sufficient fragrance as a rule. If you want it a bit stronger, of course, just put in a little bit more than that. Your tea lights, once again, your tea light I use polycarbonate tea light cups. I find that they are better than the aluminium ones. They will stand freely on a table and you can use them just like that. They don't distort in their shape. And I've never really had any of them melt on me or go a bit funny while they've been sitting on the table. I haven't had any problems with them as far as that's concerned. They do come unwicked, so you will have to buy your tea light cups as well as your wicks and your stickums to be able to put them all together, which is not very hard to do. Your tea lights hold 15 grams of wax. So as a rule, I will normally do about 6 of the same fragrance at one time. That way it's easier then to measure out your fragrance. Once again, if I have 6 tea lights that I'm doing, I will use approximately a cupful of fragrance. And it's also, if you do one of each, it gets a bit fiddly, so it's sort of a little bit better, a bit less time consuming to do 6 or more at a time than it is to just do 1 or 2 at a time. Again, with your tea lights, once they are set, you will just have to trim the top of your wick before you can use them. With your melts, once your melts are set, you just put your lid over the top, close them, and off you go. You can just put them in a container or use them, give them away, or whatever you'd like to do with them. In closing, now that you've learnt how to make your candles in jars, in tea lights and in melts, basically you are only limited by your imagination or the type of containers that you can use. By using soy wax, it burns so much cooler than normal wax, so the containers that you use can have a vase that somebody's given you. I've actually done novelty candles that have been beer bottles. I've done them as like sundae cups. I've done them in wine glasses, I've done them in wine bottles. Hopefully, as time goes on, we will put some videos up of showing you how to do the sundae cups. If you have any other questions about any of these videos or about candle making itself, feel free to email me at wendy@soywaxcandles.net.au, and I'll be happy to return your emails, or you can come and see me at Fisherman's Road Market on a Sunday or at Yamundi Pavilion Markets on a Wednesday and a Saturday. Thank you very much for watching my video. Hope it's been helpful and enjoy making your candles. Thank you.